CNBC's nightly news show on April 15, 2013. I'm Adrianne Sacchetti, and tonight we have an exclusive interview with Alex Levine, CEO of Levine Wireless. Good evening, Mr. Levine. How are you doing tonight?
Good evening, Adrianne. Nice to meet you. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Good. Has anyone ever told you that you look like Taylor Lautner?
Yeah, unfortunately I get that all the time.
Anyway, so tonight we're doing a special on corporate hierarchy and managerial structures of authority and power, which have always been an interesting topic for Americans. As the CEO of Levine Wireless, which is a national cellular and internet provider with hundreds of branches and employees across the country, you are the boss and founder of the entire company. So I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions about corporate structures and proper etiquette in your company.
Sounds great, Adrianne. I'd love to answer any questions and help clarify any assumptions or myths that you may have regarding the corporate world and the job of CEOs.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, so first, how does high authority make sure that they don't have too much knowledge, particularly guilty knowledge, against their employees?
Okay, well, to sum that up, pretty generally, we administer an authority system where details are pushed down and credit is pulled up. So, in other words, when high managers give out tasks to their subordinates, they usually give as less detailed of an instruction as possible.
Right.
The system is quicker and it gives the employees a lot more freedom to fulfill their tasks successfully, and gives the CEO a little wiggle room when it comes to criticizing that employee.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this.
Come in.
Hi, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how's it going, Adrianne?
Good.
Listen, I just wanted to notify you that I'm going to need you to take care of the expense reports for me over the weekend. These are absolutely crucial for our business meeting with Apple on Monday, so just wanted to make sure you were aware of that and have them on my desk at 8 a.m. sharp on Monday, okay?
All right, I'll do my best. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Adrianne. Have a good weekend. Come in.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, Adrianne? How's your weekend?
It was good. Here's the report you wanted.
Okay, let me just take a second to review this here. You know what, Adrianne? I got to tell you, I don't think this is your best work. I've definitely seen you do better than this. All right, yeah, listen, I appreciate the effort, but I'm going to need you to edit these a little bit, make them a little more organized and presentable for the meeting. The meeting's at 4 o'clock, so please just try to, have this a little edited by noon latest. Is that, you think you have enough time?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. What you just saw was an example of how managers give a system of details pushed down and credit is pulled out. In this case, the manager gave a less detailed task of the expense report. He really didn't go into what the subordinate should do. So when she came back with the report and the manager didn't like it and said she could do better, he was allowed to criticize her because she failed to meet the goals because he didn't give explicit directions.
Come in.
Hi, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how's it going, Adrianne?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks for asking. So, listen, I know it's a little bit of short notice, but I'm going to need you to handle the expense reports this weekend. We have a crucial business meeting with Apple on Monday, and I'm going to need these for that meeting. So I'm going to run down a few detailed instructions to help you out, and we'll take it from there, okay?
Okay.
All right. First, what I'm going to need you to do is, obviously, you're going to handle this all through Microsoft Excel. You're familiar with Excel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here I'm going to need 3 columns. One column, you're going to describe to me last quarter's expenses. One column for last quarter's profits, and another column comparing this quarter's profits with last quarter's profits.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope, sounds good.
All right.
Perfect detailed instruction. Thank you.
No problem, Adrianne. Have a good weekend.
You too. Hi.
Hey, Adrianne. How's it going?
Good. Here's the report you wanted.
Okay, thank you. Let me just review this for a quick second. Okay. You know what, Adrianne? I have to tell you, I've definitely seen better work from you. But honestly, I'll take responsibility for that. I shouldn't have been so detailed. Yeah, this might honestly throw me off a little bit in the meeting later. Um, all right. Yeah, like I said, I definitely have seen a little bit more organization from you and a little bit more detail, but I was the one who laid out the format, so I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it, okay? Next time, I'll just let you do it the way you normally, are accustomed to.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. It's my fault, all right?
Okay.
All right, take care.
You too. Now, in this example, this is a example of poor managerial, detailed down, credit up example. Right now, right there, the manager told the subordinate X, Y, and Z and how to do it. And since she failed to meet the specific goals, the manager couldn't criticize her really because he set out those goals and she just either didn't understand or didn't follow them correctly. But it was ultimately his instructions and goals that were the problem. So that's why managers tend to give less explicit details and more freedom to the subordinate. So if they don't meet the goals, they can criticize them, and it's ethical. And we're back. Wow, that was a great example of your answer of how an authority system details are pushed down and credit is pulled up. Next, we're going to talk about something else. So, would you agree that a CEO is essentially the king of the corporation?
More or less. Yeah, the CEO's word is law. Pretty much everything he requests or wishes, is taken as pretty much a command by his close subordinates. For example, when I visit branches across the country, local management, always finds a way to pull a fresh paint job upon my arrival. I'll take it as a coincidence, but obviously, as CEO, local managers want to impress me by showing off, fresh and organized offices, make me aware that they're keeping everything up to date and providing a good work environment for their employees. So yeah, it definitely has its ups and downs, but it is what it is.
Wow, that must be nice to be king.
Yeah, like I said, it has its ups and certainly downs, but I'd say mostly ups. But I did work extremely hard to get to this position after all. So.
Right. So yes, since a CEO's word is essentially law, they can ultimately tell the employees to do whatever they want. And employees always aim to please them and are always interested in everything that the CEO says and does. Obviously, the CEO has to stand on a moral and ethical platform when coming up with the commands of their employees. But let's take a further look at this.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's an interactive Skype. Just giving out a few instructions here. In the upcoming months, I'll be visiting a bunch of your different branches across the country. I invested a lot of time in my life and put in a lot of hard work to get to this point as the CEO of this company. Therefore, you will all address me upon sight as the chosen one. Okay, I hope this is understood. If you would like to continue to working for my company, you will refer to me as this with no exceptions. Have a great day, guys.
Such a hard work day.
And I can't wait to go home. It's been the longest week ever.
How's it going, guys? How are you?
Hi, Mr. Chosen One. How are you?
I'm good, Danielle. Thanks for asking. Keep up the good work, all right?
Thank you so much.
What up, Levine?
Whoa, excuse me? What did you call me?
Levine?
I'm sorry. Did you not view the instruction manual that I sent out on how to address your CEO of the company?
I did, but...
Oh, you did? So you just took no regard for that? All right. You know what, Adrianne? You're fired. Have your things handed in by 4 o'clock, all right?
No! What you just saw there was an example of the CEO implementing his own form of his culture. As CEO and ultimately creator, founder, and overall king of the corporation, he's allowed to, implement a strict culture or however kind of culture he wants, as long as it's moral and ethical, doesn't, break any laws. So in this case, the CEO wanted everyone to call him the chosen one. And as CEO, if he doesn't like how they're acting, he can implement that. And if he doesn't like how people aren't following the rules, he can discard them. It is in the employee's favor, especially at a low level, to follow the social structure of the company and to go along with the culture. And that was an example of how the CEO is the king and everything he wants, the employees will do. And that concludes our interview with CEO of Levine Wireless with Alex Levine. Thank you so much for being here today. It really was a pleasure.
Thank you, Adrianne. It was a pleasure being on, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Anytime.